Hawaii in June of this past year. He gets favor of the 2020 Olympic gold medalist. And love just yet, he feels in 2 years that he could certainly put himself in position to challenge for the heavyweight championship of the world.
But immediately Harper comes out, trying to press the attack. That could be his downfall, because this could be a real early night.
Big straight left already. Jallolovni has rocked Harper in the early going, at least caught his attention.
Yeah, look at the way Jallolovni prepares that left hand with that jab. You know, his left hand is like straight down the middle like an arrow. If Harper runs into that guy, it's going to be a good night.
Harper doesn't know how to fight the southpaw. It's very obvious. He's backing up. He's moving in the wrong direction. Look, it's just, he's got to come forward. And I say this out, Raul, you being a southpaw, you know, I tell people, if you let a southpaw come forward on you, you got no shot. You got to push him back, and you got to keep making him go to his range.
You're right. Once you got a southpaw going backwards, then you can do something. You got to force him to go backwards,
push him back,
and he's not doing that. Harper's not doing that.
Well, Harper already seems to be timid already, and sort of already bewildered by what he is seeing, and probably because he's absorbing some straight lefts from Jallolovni. Jallolovni beat Richard Torres Jr. in the gold medal match to capture Olympic gold. We're talking about it as the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, but it actually happened in 2021, just to be correct.
Well, we did see Jallolovni in the Olympics. I saw him when I covered the Olympics for Telemundo, where he beat Torres from the United States, another prospect that is up and coming in the heavyweight division.
Well, look at the fact that Jallolovni has abs coming into this fight. I've not seen that over the past several fights, but he looks in very good condition.
Yeah, I covered his last fight against Jack Hawaii, who took him 8 rounds. And, you know, I guess, you know, the plan is who's going to take this guy the distance. You know, so far he's 11-0 with 11 knockouts. Harper, you know, he's going to try to take him. But the way he's fighting right now, boom, boom.
Hey, now you're going to go.
I don't know. What do you think?
It ain't going to go too long. He's doing everything wrong you could do fighting a southpaw.
Well, for Harper, he is facing his 5th straight undefeated opponent. He's 1-3 during that stretch. He has been stopped 3 times, but has not been stopped since 2017. Big right hand for Harper. Probably his best punch of the fight, but Jallolovni shrugged it off.
Jallolovni, you know, he's setting traps. He's setting traps for Harper right now. And pretty soon Harper's going to fall into one of them.
Nearing the end of the opening stanza between Bahodir, Jallolovni, and Curtis Harper. So round number 2, this one's scheduled for 10 for Curtis Harper. He is confident coming into this fight. Look at that. He's coming out swinging wildly.
And you know what? Even if it's wildly, but that's the kind of stuff he's got to do. He's got to put some kind of mental pressure on the big guy, Jallolovni. But listen, look, Jallolovni had a lot of amateur experience. I believe over 200-300 amateur fights.
Yeah, close to 300 amateur fights.
There you go. Olympic gold medalist. I believe he went to 2 Olympics.
2 Olympics, yes.
2 Olympics, Olympic gold medalist. So he's seen it all. He's seen all kinds of styles.
Yeah.
He's seen big guys in the heavyweight division, smaller guys that are still big. So he will adapt. He will adapt to whatever.
It's just start sharpshooting him straight down the middle. Because Harper just comes in too wide, too open.
He leaves himself open to get hammered, and you can't give Jallolovni many openings because he will seize the opportunity.
Yeah, he's a sharpshooter. You know, he still has that, of course, that European style, stand-up, kind of Klitschko style.
But big left, and that backed up Harper. Harper immediately going in, and this is not MMA, so you cannot go in for the double leg takedown, but boy, oh boy, did we hear that shot here at our broadcast position, that straight left from Jallolovni.
You know, Ray, and Raul, you know, being a fighter, former fighter, we have egos. And I'm 11-0, 11 knockouts. I want him extended to 12-0 with 12 knockouts. So it's just an ego thing. I'm first and foremost going to win the fight, but I want him to take this guy out. I would have knocked him out.
Well, Jallolov's hero is Vladimir Klitschko. He has that clawing jab, that rangefinder, but I would like to see him stick that jab more and commit to it to try to almost be like a power punch to really disrupt the rhythm of Curtis Harper.
You're right, Ray, but a lot of the European fighters, and that comes also from the amateur system too, they fight that way. They use that jab. The Cubans do that too. In the amateur, they use that jab just to fill the distance and try to land that big missile, that big bomb. But that's just the way they fight. But you're right. If he added power, you saw what he did?
Yes.
Time. Come here. No. Purposeful headbutt. Don't do that shit again. Stay here. Hey, take 1 point. 1 point.
Thomas Taylor not putting up with anything. And you know what? I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Right here.
Because of the theatrics that Curtis Harper has had in the past, already has a checkered past. So you cannot allow this to get out of hand or unravel. And Thomas Taylor wisely, because it was an intentional headbutt, deducted a point. Ray, do you agree with that?
Yeah, of course. He's got to deduct. It was so blatant. It was so blatant. Do you think Harper paid any attention? Harper ain't going to listen to him. He's looking to get disqualified. He's looking for a way out.
At the top of the show, we mentioned the always unpredictable Curtis Harper, and that's so apropos for his performance thus far. Who knows what we're going to see in the third, but what I do know is Bahodir Jalolov is in complete control.
Definitely is. He keeps landing that big hand. And that's another round for Jalolov. Find a way to get out of it.
That headbutt looked like it was something from Superfly Jimmy Snuka, guys, is what he was trying to do. My goodness, round number 3. This one's scheduled for 10. Bahodir Jalolov, the Olympic gold medalist, in control against Curtis Harper. Curtis Harper, you see numerically, punches thrown through 2, 13-3 for Jalolov, and the numbers do not lie, as Jalolov is in control, and likely Harper could very well be wearing down.
Well, I think he's feeling the power of Jalolov at this point. Jalolov, you can see, but he snapped the body. He's heavy-handed, and hey, Harper's doing what he can do to get out. He's just trying to do what he can do to keep it going, longer into the fight. He's being outgunned right now, and he knows it.
Harper is a 12-year veteran.
No, I was saying, Rick, because you were talking about that jab, that Jalolov jab. It seems like he's putting a little bit more
muscle behind it, yeah.
And when he does that, he's more effective with the left hand.
Look, it was one of the reasons why Dr. Steelhammer was so successful in parts of his career, because he would sometimes just jab guys to victory.
Hey, listen, everybody knows the jab is the key in boxing. Yeah. You have a good jab. Listen, I used to look up to Marvin Hagler. He had a good range. Yes, he just peppered you with the jab. So, a guy that has a good jab, you did take the fight, the pace of the fight with a good, solid jab. You dissect with the jab. And then, Pernell Whitaker, that's another guy that I learned from. He would dissect. When I say dissect, throw different kinds of jabs to the body, to the chest, to the head. Just change it up. Hard jab, soft jab, touching jab.
Floyd Mayweather as well. That stabbing jab to the body that he made so famous. Coming up on 75 seconds to go. Jalolov in control as Curtis Harper still hasn't really thrown anything of significance here in this third stanza.
I'm waiting for that left hand to land, guys. Yeah. It's going to land any moment. It's a matter of time. I don't see this going the full 10 rounds.
No.
What do they say from Austin Powers? The laser. He's looking to land that laser left hand.
Yes, picture perfect left hand. Either that or Harper's going to do something dirty, guys. He did it once. He did it once. I think he's going to do it again.
Very capable. A couple of straight lefts there by Jalolov. Say Thomas Taylor's doing a very good job to keep things on the up and up and making sure that the guys are not getting away with anything that is inappropriate.
No, I think Harper's just trying to win any way he can, the best way he can, and that's why I'm making it an ugly fight. That's the only way he can win is making it ugly.
Big straight left, down goes Harper for the first time in the fight.
4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, Hart, look at me. You all right? Come here. Come here. Let's go.
Thomas Taylor took a long look at Curtis Harper. as
Still
he
looking at
got hammered with a massive left from Jallolovni.
Here's the knockdown. Watch that perfect left hand. Boom. Out of nowhere. It was fast and explosive too. Boom, boom. Fast and explosive.
Yeah.
Remember the shots you don't see?
Right.
He's setting it up. He's looking at him. Just out of nowhere. He changed the speed of the combination. Because that was a different left hand from the other left hand that he's thrown. It was more explosive.
And it came from an angle, and it was
Harper been able to clear the cobwebs, and will he find a way to try to turn things around in his favor? But he clearly is outmatched so far, at least through the first 3 rounds. The big Uzbek having control, just hammering away upon Curtis Harper. It is simple. It's the jab followed by the straight left, and pretty much academic for Jallolovni.
and that's all he has to do at this point, right? Just, Raul, you know that. You just keep it, all you got to do is keep it basic.
And that's what he does. Yeah, he throws with a big guy like Jallolovni. That's a left hand again.
Another straight left. Now he's getting hammered.
Yes.
Thomas Taylor watching the action as Harper does not want to be at the perimeter of the ring. A big left. Another one. It is target practice for Jallolovni.
I call that a buffet of left hands. They're coming out of everywhere. Look, straight left hand, overhand left. Let's see if he throws it to the body. That's a buffet of left hands. Let's see if he finishes him.
Yeah,
He's eating him up. He's eating him up.
That's right.
He's hungry for the left hand.
Right.
Even grazing shots seem to be having an effect upon Harper. That just goes to show you the power in which the Olympic gold medalist has. Another straight left down the middle.
Harper said he was going to take the fight to Jallolovni, and don't let him get that extension. But look, he just can't seem to do it. He can't get underneath that jab. He can't avoid the left hand, and that's been the story of the whole fight.
It's like what Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face.
Look how he changed up. Now he threw an uppercut with the left hand.
And down goes Harper for the second time in the fight.
He's outgunned. He's outgunned. I've been making jokes about him out there, but the guy's showed a lot of heart here. He's showed a lot of heart so far. He's outgunned, outman.
And this one is over.
Yeah.
Bahodir Jallolovni remains undefeated. 12 fights, 12 knockouts. A complete one-sided demolition over Curtis Harper to remain perfect. That guy in 2023 is going to be a problem, and I look forward to seeing him among the hungry contenders in the heavyweight. Some of the handiwork from Bahodir Jallolovni.
And here's how he's, all night long with the left hand, the buffet of left hands. 2 left hands.